Ease up. We're gonna take it easy. We're gonna point some birds, right? No, 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 no. Hello and welcome to the Bird Tales. I am at a wildlife management area and the creature moaning beside me is Skip. Hey, you're on camera. Shush. And we're going to be testing his patience right now because we are about to go hunting. We have not gone yet. We will be going just as soon as I'm done telling you about my previous weeks of upland bird hunting adventures. And I just gotta say, right off the bat, that going from a trip hunting sharp-tailed grouse in North Dakota to hunting ruffed grouse in Minnesota, they are worlds apart. The number of birds you see, the number of birds you shoot, the number of times you shoot, the number of good points you get to see, the quality of the camera work. It is so much harder. All of the above when you're hunting ruffed grouse. That being said, on Minnesota's ruffed grouse opener, Gilly and I hunted some state forest land in north central Minnesota. And right off the bat, Gilly is pushing my buttons. The first ruffed grouse that we run into of the year, Gilly bumps it. I couldn't see him, I just heard the grouse flush. That was our first spot. So when we get to the second spot, as I'm taking him out of the kennel, I said a few choice words to him. Ease up. We're gonna take it easy. And we're gonna point some birds, right? Right? Reason, if I get in his face and tell him that I'm serious about it, he tends to calm down a little bit. So, right away, there's a deer trail going into this piece of state forest. And off to my right, I hear the sound of some grouse, and I turn and duck down just in time to hear the birds flushing out. But they flushed off to the south, and that was the direction that we were planning on heading. So we head into the south to try and find these birds, and maybe 100 yards into there, Gilly goes on point. And as I'm working my way up to him, a bird flushes on my left. And just by the stride that I was in, and my focus was just purely on Gilly, I didn't even try to swing on this bird. I just knew it wasn't gonna happen. And I was just hoping that I could get up to him and there'd be another bird up there, but there wasn't. Now I think that bird was the same as the first one that we had bumped. And it, again, went off to the south. So we kept going south after it. Now this time, Gilly happened to get south of the bird and was working his way back to me and bumped the bird. It's dead right here somewhere. Down right here. Gilly, come. Right here, Gilly. Gilly, come. Gilly, come. Find a bird. Find the bird. Where is it? Find a bird. There's a feather right there. There's another feather right there. Look at all the feathers right here. Find the bird. Find it, Gilly. Find it. Where's the bird? Fetch it up. Fetch it up. Look at feather. Feather. Find the bird. Where is it? I don't know what happened there, and I'll never know what happened there. I'm certain that I saw the bird going down. There were certainly feathers there. But I know in the past I've got video where I shot at a ruffed grouse and thought for sure it was going down, and it picked up and flew away. And my suspicion is that this bird, maybe a BB or two hit it, took some feathers off, it started to fall, and it kept flying. But we'll never know. So we just continued on looking for another one. A little bit later, Gilly had a really good point on some woodcock, but unfortunately at that time, woodcock season was not open yet.
Good boy, Gilly.
Thankfully, Gilly went on point one more time.
This is where most of the shot went. Right there.
Now clearly I had missed it with my first shot and hit a tree. So we kept into the woods, and maybe another 30 yards in, Gilly goes on point again.
Whoa! Point right there. Whoa! Oh my God, how am I ever gonna shoot in this? I think I got him. Fetch it up! Fetch it up! Fetch it up! Oh, we'll keep up on our pursuit of him.
Now I was just about to walk away. Like I thought, let's just keep going deeper. I must not have hit it.
There he is. Fetch it up! Fetch it up! Come! What are the odds? Good boy! How in the world did he get that far? He must have sailed down. Decent! I am glad we didn't give him up. Good boy, Gilly! Good! Let's go. Let's go, buddy. That was great. Good job.
So thankfully on opening day we were able to get ourselves a grouse. Alright, the next time that I was able to get out was actually a briar day. After school one day, me, Skipper Dew, and Briar headed off to a wildlife management area. Can you show everybody what you're hunting with today? Show us how you use it.
It's a slingshot, and you pull this back and then you launch it.
And you launch it. Yeah, and what are we hunting for today?
Grouse.
Yeah, we're gonna go after some grouse in the woods with Skip.
But I'm gonna hunt some other things.
You're gonna hunt other things too.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything that moves that we can eat, right?
Yeah.
Right, yep.
That you have a license for.
Anything that I have a license for that moves that we can eat, he's gonna try and shoot it with his slingshot.
Or that you don't need a license for to shoot.
Or that you don't need a license for to shoot. Yep, all of those things. And guess what we're having today for a snack as we walk? Sharp-tailed grouse jerky. Which, Briar, do you like sharp-tailed grouse jerky?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
What are you gonna do if we get a grouse today?
I'm gonna make it into jerky, and I'm gonna put it in my room.
Make it into jerky and put it in this room. All right, we're off.
Or whatever kind of animal I shoot, I'm gonna make it into jerky and put it in my room.
Is it fair to say that jerky's your favorite kind of meat?
I think so. I think jerky is my favorite kind of meat.
Okay. All right. Okay, now we're off. And taking a kid hunting is definitely more a practice of parenting than it is a practice of hunting. There's far too much talking and not enough walking. But that's okay.
If the whole world was made out of grouse jerky, would I eat it?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Me too.
We did manage to see one grouse though. This was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It was 75 degrees, super hot, no wind, just terrible scenting conditions. Skip, I think he bumped this grouse. I seen it fly across the trail way up in front of us. And so we went in after it again and managed to bump it one more time, and then we lost it.
Climb bird, climb bird. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There it was. Did you hear it? Whoa, whoa. All right, Briar, you keep on the trail.
And that was the only bird that we saw, and it was hot, and Briar was ready to be done.
Your legs are tired? All right. Hey, look at that. Looks like somebody shot a grouse right here. Shot at a grouse. They're shotgun shells. You want to grab them for me?
Why?
We're going to pick up their garbage. Dad leaves these all the time because I can't find them, but we'll pick these ones up because we found them. You want water, don't you?
So after that, the next morning actually looked like it was going to be really nice, cooler temperatures, and I wanted to go back to the same spot and do it justice, actually hunt it hard. So I grabbed Gilly and we headed into there. And just like before, Gilly is just predictable. The first bird.
Gilly. Whoa, whoa!
So again, I gave him a talking to.
What was that?
And then he just turned it on. But unfortunately, woodcock season still wasn't open yet.
Good boy, Gilly. Good boy. Good boy, Gilly. Whoop. Whoa, whoa.
We did run into one ruffed grouse. Gilly had a good point. That bird flushed, went to the north. So we chased, we went into the north after it. Gilly went on point again.
Good boy, Gilly. Good boy, Gilly. Yeah, it was there.
And after that flush, we didn't find him, and that was the only grouse that we saw.
There you go.
And now you're probably thinking, yeah, there sure isn't much action in this episode, and I'll agree with you. But that was until last Saturday, which was Minnesota's duck opener. Now, it's not as if we absolutely pounded the ducks, but we got a few.
Let's try it. Oh, get down if you're coming down. You have to take over. Right up front, right up front, right up front. Single out front, low, coming at us. Get ready, JT. Kill it. No. No. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Try it. Watch that one, JT. We're gonna.
Yeah, because I wounded that first one.
Come on.
We're taking these ones.
Go for it. Hey! We killed them both.
No, that one ain't dead. That one ain't dead. You know how expensive those are?
Right here. Get ready, get ready. Kill him. Coming this way. Coming right at us. There, I got it.
Catch it.
I ain't gonna touch it. Widgeon. Widgeon.
So then what is likely going to be the last hunt for this episode, unless something stellar happens tonight, Skip and I went to a piece of state forest that was immaculately managed, really, really nice cover. And a little while into it, Skip goes on point. Now listen carefully, because you're going to hear this grouse.
Whoa. Suckers are just...
So maybe 5 minutes later, Skip goes on point again, and now woodcock season is open. This is embarrassing.
Whoa. Another point right here. Got it behind us. Missed the woodcock. Picked up my shot.
But I did redeem myself right here, but this point goes a little bit haywire.
Whoa. Fetch it up. Fetch it up. Fetch, fetch, fetch. Fetch it up. Fetch, fetch, fetch. Find the bird. Find the bird. Fetch it up. Fetch it up. Hey, hey, hey. Come here. Skip, come. Whoa. There's a dead bird by that water bottle. Whoa. Whoa, Skip. No! 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 Big old porcupine. No. No. Come on. Come. That's bad. Get out of there. Get out of there. You left the woodcock to chase a porcupine. Hey, find a bird. Skip, come. Skip, come. Find the bird. Find the bird. Skip. Find a bird. Where is it? There you go. Find him. Find him. Find it. There, I can see it. Pitch it up. Good boy. Come. Come, Skip. Come. Come, Skip. Come. Good boy. Our first woodcock of the year. Hey, come on. Hey, Skip, come. Come on.
And so that was it. As I was saying, there is a huge difference between hunting sharp-tailed grouse out on the open prairie and hunting ruffed grouse in the forest. Ruffed grouse are so much more challenging, especially this time of year when the trees are full of leaves and you don't even get to see the birds as they flush. But there's also something just special and magical about being in the forest, where you can't see other people, you can't see farm equipment off in the distance, you can't hear vehicles. It's just solitude and wilderness, and that is incredible. Oh, and before I forget, I have to go over the miles that I tracked using the onX app. All right, on opening day, I walked a total of 8.5 miles. On the hunt with Briar, we walked a total of 2.25 miles. That was a whopper of a day.
You all right?
The next day when I was out with Gilly, we walked 6.75 miles. And on that last hunt with Skip, we walked 5.1 miles, which comes out to a total of 22.6 miles. I'm gonna round that down to 22. Is $110 for the conservation of wild things on wild places, plus our $120 from the last episode, puts us to a total of $230 for the year. Thank you to onX for sponsoring this, and I would encourage you to get the app, track your miles, find new places to hunt, explore, all of the above. All right, if you liked this video, I would ask that you please push like, push subscribe, go down in the comment section, tell me all of the things that I'm doing wrong, and most importantly, share it with your friends, share it on Facebook, Instagram, all the social media places that you have, because any influence that I can get from this channel, I'm going to turn into conservation for wild things and wild places. And most importantly, always remember that the conservation of wild things and wild places doesn't happen unless people make it happen. We need champions for conservation. Skip and I are about to go hunting on a WMA that did not exist 15 years ago. 15 years ago, this is private property, managed totally different, not for wildlife, not open to the public, but now we can go because conservation groups decided to buy this property. And in fact, Minnesota DNR did a timber harvest on this unit 6 years ago, and that is exactly where we are headed. Are you ready to go, Skip? And now you look like you're just upset. I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for next time. See ya.